Automotive, 750, get you rolling.
Come visit us. We are conveniently located in Martinsville, across from the Speedway, or online 24/7.
Martinsville First Savings Bank has been serving Martinsville and Henry County since 1924. Feel free to stop by or call for more information on how our checking, savings, money market, and certificates of deposit can help you meet your financial goals. If you are tired of 800 numbers or online customer service, please contact us. We are local people making local decisions. Visit our office at 25 West Church Street in Uptown Martinsville or call 276-638-8771.
Hi, Barry Nelson here, Nelson Ford in Martinsville. We got a brand new 2022 King Ranch, big diesel, 4-wheel drive.
Welcome and thank you for joining us for Monday's edition of BTW21 News. Luis Romero greeting you. We hope that everyone had a great weekend. Now, as we update you with everything that occurred during the weekend and some of the other things that we want to talk about during this Monday edition of our newscast, we begin with the homicide that occurred outside of the city limits right in Henry County, and this was on A.L. Philpott Highway at Country Boys Tires and More. We want to make sure that we are cautious on how we present this story. With that being said, we understand that the business and the business owners had no involvement in this case. We understand that the victim was, however, an employee of the store. Right now, investigators believe that that individual was working when another came to his workplace and shot and killed him. Here is what we know so far about this story. A man was killed and another was arrested following an argument outside a Henry County business on Friday afternoon. The 911 center received a call that a man had been shot in the parking lot of Country Boys Tires on A.L. Philpott Highway at about 12:23 p.m. Deputies arrived 5 minutes later and found 44-year-old Donnie Martin of Martinsville with multiple gunshot wounds to the torso, according to the Henry County Sheriff's Office. He was pronounced dead at the scene. Authorities say an argument turned deadly when 39-year-old Stephen Holland of Axton shot Martin multiple times. Holland was charged with first-degree murder and using a firearm in the commission of a felony and is currently being held in the Henry County Jail without bond. Anyone having information about this homicide is asked to contact the Sheriff's Office or Crime Stoppers Program. In Henry County, Luis Romero, BTW 21. Secondly, we are going to update you with a crash that occurred on Sunday night. This was at 57 and Dyer Store Road in Henry County. As we reported to you earlier, and we encourage you to head on over to BTW21.com and our Facebook page, stay updated with breaking news alerts. As we reported to you earlier, there were no injuries or serious injuries to be noted in this crash. So as I mentioned to you, this was a vehicle crash that occurred on Chatham Road at the intersection of Dyer Store Road. So what we can tell you right now is that the driver of this vehicle was not seriously injured. He was, however, checked out by the Henry County Department of Public Safety there at the scene before they cleared out. And again, it appears that this vehicle ran off the road, struck some signs, and overturned. It was a red in color Nissan Versa. That's a 4-door that overturned there. The Dyer Store Volunteer Fire Department responded to the scene, as well as Virginia State Police, who of course is going to be investigating this incident. Now, the male driver was able to walk away from this crash, and as I mentioned to you, the Henry County Department of Public Safety checked him out there at the scene. Volunteer firefighters and EMTs assisted there at the scene with traffic control while this incident took place. Again, thankfully, no serious injuries to be noted in this crash, but the road was reduced to 1 lane during the time of this crash. As always, if there's additional information that needs to be reported and that we need to update you, all of those updates will be brought to you on our website. That's BTW21.com, on social media and here on air. But again, just to clarify, there was no serious injuries. We do know that the 911 call indicated that the driver, it was a male, wanted to be checked out, and that is why public safety responded to the scene. They checked him out and then they cleared the scene. Again, Virginia State Police continues to look into how exactly this crash took place, and they are investigating it. Now, we have some good news to share as we see that COVID is still going on and the pandemic continues to go on. We're seeing that restrictions, like we reported on last week's Silver Health, is going to be easing some of those visitor restrictions, and you can head on over to BTW21.com for that story. We're seeing that the community college, Patrick and Henry Community College to be exact, will be allowing for the first time in 2 years, and since the pandemic started, students to have a normal graduation, that being in-person graduation. And as I mentioned to you, for the last 2 years, the pandemic has caused the community college and its graduates to celebrate their graduations virtually. This year, the college announced that the class of 2022 will be walking in person. In a return to a pre-pandemic transition, the graduation ceremony will be in the Stone Hall Gymnasium on the second Saturday in May. The college is planning a few small surprises for graduates to make this in-person graduation extra special, they tell us. The college is also delighted to announce that the 2022 graduation speaker will be Dr. Lynn Tincher Ladner, the president and CEO of the International Honor Society for Community Colleges, Phi Theta Kappa. As the head of Phi Theta Kappa, she oversees 1,300 society chapters in 11 nations and works to provide scholarship and leadership opportunities for approximately 250,000 students worldwide. She uses her international position to spearhead innovative research and advocate for community college students, the community college tells us. Also, during the ceremony, the college intends to reveal the Teaching Faculty Member of the Year and Distinguished Faculty of the Year award winners. To participate, eligible students must submit both an application for graduation and an induction of their intent to participate in the commencement ceremony. The application for graduation is due by March 31st. More information about these steps and other graduation related information will be sent directly to students' community college email address. So be on the lookout for that. Of course, we have a lot more BTW21 news, and we're going to cover all of that after this commercial break. We want to thank some of our sponsors for making the only Martin and Henry County newscast possible, BTW21 News at 5 p.m. with yours truly. So we'll take a commercial break, and we'll be right back after this.
Barry Nelson at Nelson Kia Subaru, Payment City. I want to show you some great payments. You want to go in the snow for a little payment? We got a 17 Subaru Legacy for only $307 a month. Got one cool little car, a 2014 Kia Soul for $199 a month. Let's have a Fit. Got a 2016 Honda Fit, $239 a month. You want to save some money? We got a 2017 Kia Forte for only $264 a month. You want a little SUV? We got a 2018 Ford Escape, $309 a month. That's a deal. We got a 2017 Colorado Chevrolet truck for only $297 a month. Come on down to the payment center at Nelson Kia Subaru. We make cars affordable, and we can get you financed. Come see us at Nelson Kia Subaru, where everybody knows cars cost less.
We've been here for 25 years now, and we built a building that was bigger than what we needed when we first started. We've just about filled that place now. One of the things that we really do is we value our employees. We know it takes a long time for them to learn the skills, but people's skills are hard earned, so we make sure that there is a job for them every day of the week, 52 weeks of the year. So even if we're quiet and we don't need people, a lot of businesses still lay people off, send people home. We don't do that. If you want to come to work, we will find you a job because we value the skills that you've learned with us, and we want you to stay here, and we want you to feel valued. And we want you as a family to go home and say, I'm always going to get a paycheck if I turn up to work for Drake.
Hello, this is Tim Gunter with Gunter Automotive, and I'm introducing my beautiful daughter, Jada Gunter. Being that it's 2022, let's start this year out the right way.
The Gunter way. Right now, drive home in a new car, truck, SUV, or quality pre-owned vehicle from Gunter Automotive.
They are all priced to move. And remember, at Gunter Automotive, as always, 750,
Get you rolling.
and we have cars arriving daily.
And I mean daily. Come visit us. We are conveniently located in Martinsville, across from the Speedway, or online 24/7.
You're watching BTW21 News. Thank you for staying with us. Now, some of you, if you follow our weatherman Dustin Staples on social media, you would know that he took some vacation to go on a missions trip. I'm pretty sure he does not mind if I share that. But he was on a mission trip, so you saw that we had a little bit of some limited weather forecasting going on. Of course, Dustin has to take a break as well, as we all have to do to recharge. But he's back, and he's going to give us, as always, a breakdown of your Martinsville and Henry County weather. So take it away, Dustin.
Tonight's forecast is sponsored by Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter.
And welcome back to the program, everybody. I'm Weatherman Dustin Staples, back live in the flesh with you this week. It's good to be back here on the Neighborhood Network. Took a little bit of time off last week. As I told you about 2 weeks ago, I would be heading out to do some mission work out towards the Mayfield, Kentucky area. I'll have some things to be showing you later this week out there. I will say, though, as a weather perspective and, you know, as a journalist myself and out here looking at these devastating events, it is kind of hard. You know, it makes you feel kind of numb. That's kind of been telling people that I was describing it out there, that I went with a group of individuals from the Radford area out there towards Mayfield, Kentucky. And my goodness, it was quite the scene to see all that devastation from the tornadoes back in December. Again, they're still trying to figure out exactly how many tornadoes and everything has been just devastated. So anyway, I'll show some videos and some photos of that later in the week to come. I do want to let you know that there is no more snow for this week. I have been promised to grant you some nicer weather as we head towards this upcoming middle week, as we're saying farewell to winter. It is the final week of that. And also, we are now seeing the longer daylight hours. Of course, you lost the hour of sleep, but that does mean now that the sunsets will be later, going on through about September now. So we got enjoyable of some nice, beautiful sunsets in the making over the next several months. And that means summer is also on its way. Right now it's 62 degrees with a mix of sun and clouds, and like we did say over the weekend, we talked about this about 2 weeks ago. I did say that we were going to see a warming trend once we return mid-month, and we are on the way to begin that pattern shift, as we're now seeing our farewell to our chilly overnight lows, I guess the way to say. 52 at very mild by 8 o'clock, and again we'll dip down in the 40s. We'll wake up tomorrow morning as you're getting your day started on your Tuesday with mostly clear skies. Overnight, we'll see overnight lows drop in the mid to low 30s. So not as cold as it was over the weekend and blustery out there too. Tomorrow will be another warm day after a very cool start in the morning. Just keep that in mind once we get a lot of that sunshine out there. Of course, our sunrises in the morning now are taking place right around the 7:30 hour. So of course it is a little bit darker when you first get up in the morning, but again, that'll begin to change as we get closer and closer to our later spring and summer months. 68 tomorrow with plentiful sunshine, just a beautiful day. Take advantage of it. There'll be a southwest breeze from time to time, but nothing as to the extent like we saw over the weekend with those breezy conditions too. Area-wide temperatures, Medicine, Patrick County going up towards Route 861. Stewart outside of Patrick Springs, 67, both 68, and Ferrum and the city of Martinsville, like I showed you there, 69, and Rocky Mount outside of Wirtz and Boone's Mill. So everywhere, area-wide temperatures, and they're looking just phenomenal to get out there and take advantage of it. We do again see increasing clouds later on Tuesday as we have another possible rain event moving in. Doesn't look as widespread as we saw earlier last week. As you know, that was kind of like you get a rain, then wave, rain, and wave, but it's going to be warm still, 62. Your high right there, around low of 46, with that rain likely throughout the day. But again, I don't want you thinking we're going to be seeing massive flood event with this, but it does look like we're going to see some beneficial rain. St. Patrick's Day Thursday, if you have plans, it does look like it's going to be all right later in the afternoon as you're celebrating or maybe just enjoying the holiday itself. Warm, we'll see morning rain. That'll quickly taper off to afternoon clouds and a mix of sun in the evening time frame. So if you do have plans or something you're going to be doing, you should be okay. Just keep in mind, we'll see rain persist through the late hours of Wednesday, continuing into Thursday morning. That'll begin to kind of dwindle down. We jump the mercury up for Friday up to 71, and then again the final day of winter on Saturday, a high of 65. It's definitely going to feel like spring, nothing like winter for sure. Lows dropping back down in the 40s. So once again, we got a nice day ahead of us tomorrow. A few wet days here, but you know, we kind of need the rain. We are so far doing pretty well on our precipitation for the yearly of 2022, and so far March has been pretty good to us with that. Nothing to the extent where it's been massive rain events, but again, we are doing pretty okay with our rainfall amounts so far to this point of the month. But again, we had a cooling dip right there on Wednesday. We weren't back up in the 70s as we get towards Friday, and then again saying farewell to winter on Saturday. So hope you have a wonderful week ahead. It is good to be back here with you. Like I said, the last time I took time off was back in August, and it seemed to appear the time I took off, we had severe weather, and this time we had winter weather. So the next time I go on vacation, I'm just going to work with you just because I feel like that might be better for me to do that as well. So anyway, that's all the time I got for you. Hope you enjoy your day. Of course, celebrating National Nap Day. Maybe you can go and take a nap or later on, or maybe head on to sleep. So I don't know what you're doing right now, but go ahead and do stick around with us on BTW21. We have a lot more programming just ahead as we are in the making for more great local programming. Stick around.
Your BTW21 weather forecast is sponsored by Zentmeyer Chiropractic.
Relationships, they are the most precious and important thing we have in life. An uncorrected or improperly corrected hearing loss negatively affects each and every one of those relationships. Did you know that you have hearing insurance benefits available to you? At Ashbrook Audiology, we are the region's go-to providers for benefits from affordable hearing care, true hearing, and many more. Ashbrook Audiology, where relationships matter, Martinsville and Danville.
Hey, my name is Joyce Renee Watkins, and the reason why I chose chiropractic was because I was having some issues with myself, and chiropractic really, really works. New clients to come in, we are running a special right now where you can actually come into the office and have an exam and 7 different types of x-rays for $49. And then we will get you back in the next day and we will actually treat you, and we can let you then what your insurance covers. Now you're getting 7 x-rays and an exam, and the x-ray machine here is top of the line, and Dr. Zentmeyer is really good. He can really read some x-rays. So I encourage everyone to come. We're located in Collinsville. Our address is 3652 Virginia Avenue, Collinsville, Virginia. We're across from Fenders and beside Walgreens.
Ever wondered how the big chair got in uptown Martinsville? PAC Custom Woodworking and CNC Routing. PAC specializes in custom furniture, cabinets, and metal fabrication. Locally owned and operated at 3495 Virginia Avenue in Collinsville. Big or small, PAC does it all. Start your custom fabrication today. Call 276-622-2455 or visit www.pacwoodworking.com. Triangle Electric Corporation is a locally owned small business serving Martinsville and Henry County for over 3 generations since 1965. We take great pride in our workmanship and value that we can offer our customers. Whether it's residential, commercial, industrial, we strive to make every customer feel just like family. And we offer 24-hour emergency services. Give us a call at 276-957-2281.
Welcome back to BTW21 News. Again, I'm Luis Romero. It is now time for your Martins and Henry County Crime Report presented by our friends at Apex Bail Bonds.
Michael Holland, 24, of Ridgeway, Virginia, charged with probation violation felony and probation violation misdemeanor. DeWarren Inge, 39, of Axton, Virginia, charged with probation violation felony and contempt of court, failure to appear. Jonathan Rodriguez, 26, of Axton, Virginia, charged with contempt of court, failure to appear. Jeremiah Sweet, 41, of Martinsville, Virginia, charged with obtained money by false pretenses. Taneri Watkins, 31, of Axton, Virginia, charged with possession Schedule 1-2 drugs while possessing firearm, convicted nonviolent felon, possess, transport firearm, taser, and sell, distribute, etc., Schedule 1-2 drugs. Cherie Dalton, 31, of Bassett, Virginia, charged with contempt of court, failure to appear, possession or distribution of needles, capsules, or pipe, obtain identifying information to avoid arrest, and forging public record. Timothy Drury, 31, of Ridgeway, Virginia, charged with probation violation felony. William Hodges, 50, of Lawsonville, North Carolina, charged with robbery, carjacking, and simple assault.
Slip up, you need a bondsman you can trust at your side. At Apex Bail Bonds in Martinsville, our agents are with you at every step, not just the day you bond out. Need affordable bail? You'll get the same low rates we offer in Danville and Reedsville. Apex Bail Bonds has the only bail bondsman around licensed on both sides of the Virginia-Carolina line. Provides fast releases and affordable bail at the lowest rates allowed by law. Apex Bail Bonds, Martinsville, across from Checkered Pig, for the lowest rates allowed.
Southwestern Virginia Gas Company reminds you that buried utilities are all around you. Before beginning your excavation, whether you're a weekend gardener or a contractor who makes your living digging in the earth, you should always call 811 at least 48 hours prior to beginning your project. Affected utilities will be notified to mark their facilities, and you can dig with confidence. There's no charge for this service, and it's the law. Southwestern Virginia Gas Company, providing safe, reliable, and affordable energy since 1942.
Does your car need an alignment? No problem. Kevin's Collision now offers the newest technology in front-end alignments. Two-wheel drive starting at $49.95. Is your check engine light on? That's no problem. Kevin's Collision and Auto now has certified ASE certified mechanics on staff. For all of your collision and auto needs, call Kevin's Collision at 276-252-5105.
Welcome back. Thank you for staying with us. Again, you're watching BTW21 News. I'm Luis Romero, and your Martins and Henry County obituaries. This is presented by our friends at Bassett Funeral Service, as always, is next.
Nancy Hollandsworth Spraker, 86 of Martinsville, went home to be with the Lord Thursday, March the 10th, 2022. The family will receive friends Tuesday, March the 15th from 10 a.m. till 11 a.m. at the Collinsville Church of the Brethren. The funeral service will follow at 11 a.m. Bassett Funeral Services is serving the family. James Perverell, Sr., 91, of Martinsville, passed away Friday, March 11, 2022. A funeral service will be held at 11 a.m. Friday, March 18th at Norris Funeral Services in Martinsville. Visitation will be from 6 to 8 p.m. Thursday, March the 17th at Norris Funeral Services. Hubert Lee Ramsey, 92 of Ridgeway, passed away Thursday, March the 10th, 2022. A graveside service will be held at 2 p.m. Wednesday, March the 16th at Roselawn Burial Park. Norris Funeral Services in Martinsville is serving the Ramsey family. Mr. Norman Lee Wright, 78, entered into his heavenly home March the 10th, 2022. A memorial service will be held at 11 a.m. Saturday, March the 19th at Sherman Baptist Church, Danville, Virginia. A visitation will take place prior to the service from 10 until 11 a.m.
On June 2nd of this year, we will celebrate our 25th year of serving Martinsville and Henry County. 25 years ago, we started as a small funeral home. Then in 2008, we became one of the largest funeral homes serving Martinsville and Henry County.
This spring, Bassett Funeral Service purchased some new property for our new crematory, and also we'll be expanding our services into that building. We pride ourselves in our service. As in the beginning, Bassett Funeral Service started at zero, and over the few years we have become one of the leading funeral homes in the area, and I think that is because we are providing a tremendous service to our families.
The Henry County Department of Public Safety is currently seeking certified applicants for vacancies and non-certified applicants for their second firefighter and EMT academy. Current certified applicants would not be required to attend the academy. Successful academy graduates will immediately go into the field as a firefighter or EMT with the salary and benefits beginning the first day of the academy. This is a full-time career opportunity with a great organization that has great pay, benefits, and generous paid leave accrual rates. Applications will be taken until all positions are filled, so apply now as these positions will be filled quickly. Visit henrycountyva.gov/jobs and select the firefighter or EMT recruit position.
Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you very much for taking some time out of your day to join us for the only Martinsville and Henry County daily newscast. That is BTW21 News at 5 p.m. As always, we encourage you to head on over to BTW21.com. We have noticed that there's over 1,700 registered users. We want to make it clear that you do not have to register to view any of our articles or to participate in the viewing of or sharing of those articles. If you would like to share your thoughts with a comment, then you register, but registration is not required at all. Over 5 million views our website now has, so we're proud to say that. That is where you want to stay updated with everything that's going on in our community. Also, our Facebook page with over 43,000 followers is another place where you can stay updated. So we encourage you to like our Facebook page, follow it, and then head on over to BTW21.com. That's enough of my time here. We encourage you to stay with BTW21 News for a lot more great local programming that's coming up after this. And we hope to see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. for the Tuesday edition. Have a good evening, everyone.
Hi, Barry Nelson here, Nelson Ford in Martinsville. We got a brand new 2022 King Ranch, big diesel, 4-wheel drive, probably the only one in the state of Virginia. Look what just showed up. They just got off the truck. We got two choices, white or red. A brand new Bronco, come see us. Got a 2021 EcoSport, all-wheel drive. Got you a really good payment, $399 with 0 down. Got you a deal here, a brand new Ford pickup, 4-wheel drive, 48 months, 0% financing, plus a $1,000 rebate. Can't beat that. Want a deal? We got a 2008 Nissan 4-wheel drive pickup, 0 down, only $215 a month. That won't last a commercial. Come see us at Nelson Ford. We've got trucks, we've got the best deals ever.